All hail the new Bulgarians, Elephant Fart be king.
Sweeping the internet.
Money back guaranteed. Visiting the homeless veterans shelter. Part 4. Bobby didn't make it. My roommate, one of two roommates down in the Veterans in Progress program dorm section, the one who looked so much like me it startled our quad mates when we came in or went out a few minutes apart from our room. They thought they were having deja vu or crack flashes. My doppelganger, Dinfo's trained killer, Bobby, didn't make it. He disappeared Friday. All his stuff is still in his room, his clothes, the new cell phone he was so proud of, the credit reports he worked so hard to get off of the internet so he could start cleaning up his record, his shaving cream and soaps and vitamins, and even some laundry he was in the middle of. A bag of his moist clothes sits on a chair, waiting for Bobby to put them in the dryer. Everything is still here, except Bobby. He must be off on a binge, off on a toot, or in jail. Nobody knows. He disappeared Friday and didn't come home for the weekend midnight curfew in our homeless veteran shelter. He was supposed to go to an RTC fish fry Saturday afternoon. His fellow RTC, I don't know what RTC stands for, except that it's drug addicts just out of prison. His RTC fellows came looking for him Saturday afternoon. When I told them he hadn't come home Friday night, their faces fell. This fish fry was spoiled. One of their own had obviously fallen. Bobby didn't come home Saturday night or Sunday. With all of his stuff and undried laundry here, it's as if he took off his clothes on the beach and just walked into the ocean. He's gone. Even if he's still alive and not already in jail, he's gone. Bobby, pallid, chubby, bespectacled accountant Bobby is a crack addict, or a sex addict who uses crack, or both. His thing was strawberries, young crack whores. Okay, Bobby was a sick puppy, but he looked normal. He looked like you or me. Mostly me, a normal, middle-aged man who could be someone's grandfather, an accountant, a square, a citizen. He looked like a citizen. He wanted to be a citizen, but I guess the street called him Friday and he couldn't resist. I know that siren call. I hear it myself. Not for strawberries or crack or bluesy little neighborhood bars, but for the streets. The street at night calls me. Come out and play, it pleads. Come, take off your clothes and walk into me, it says. But I am stronger than pudgy, pallid, fraud investigator accountants with drug and sex cravings. Stronger, a little. These addicts and felons and skid row bums here at the Veterans Dorm will pull you down in 1,000 subtle and not-so-subtle ways if you let them. Wrongway Lettner tried to get me to join him many times at the Adventurer Inn just for a quick beer. And I told him, Satan, get behind me. And he didn't understand. And Bobby tried many times to get me to eat the pork of his obsessions, and I told him to cast his demons into other swine, and he didn't understand. And you must understand that these men were not just pick-up acquaintances, but friends, and I'm hurt that they're gone, but I didn't go with them. Won't go with the next shitheads who try to drag me down into their mire, but I might go back to the street on my own. I've got my own persuasive demons. The first week Bobby arrived here, he saw a naked dead woman in a dumpster near the vet's dorm. The image bothered him. He couldn't get it out of his head, he said. The last time I saw Bobby, he was walking down a dark alley from the vet's dorm to the street wearing shorts, sandals, and a white T-shirt. I started to call out to him, started to call, "Hey, Bobby, where you going?" But I didn't. That image of him walking aimlessly out into the night street, lost and getting loster, will stay with me for a while.